world. And they are off and running with Jenson Button wanting to get Team GB off to a flyer. And he's up against Sebastian Vettel. Well, these two have faced off many times before, Jenny, and you've seen them in Formula pit lanes around the world. But this is something quite different.
Absolutely. This is all about racing champions and getting the drivers to do something and experience something totally outside their comfort zone. At the moment, Sebastian Vettel looks like he's got the better of Jenson Button.
Don't forget, it's slightly shorter on the lane than Sebastian started, 670 yards. They'll come together off the final corner. Who has the momentum? It looks like it's going to be the far side. It is, and Sebastian Vettel rolling out so quickly here. Vettel on the far side in the white KTM crossbow. Looked to me as though there was a slight advantage again for the German coming down to the home plate hairpin here at Marlins Park as he heads up the right field line.
Yeah, plenty of sideways action, and you can see there in car with Sebastian Vettel how hard he's working that steering wheel. A passenger having a thrilling ride, and that you could just see was the crossover.
David Coulthard appears to have the advantage on the shorter run, but now it's about keeping things nice and smooth. Vettel sliding the car around, clearly comfortable in this KTM crossbow. Very agile little machine. Comes off the final corner. David Coulthard's very close to the centre line, but can't pull it back. And Germany go 2-0 up against the UK. Christensen closest to the camera in the black and white. Radical, oh, he didn't quite get it hooked him off the line, but Sebastian Vettel certainly did as he goes down to the home plate hairpin. Advantage to the German.
Yeah, he's looking to make it 3 from 3 here at Marlins Park. Can he do it, or will Christensen be too much for him? Looking to make it 2 wins. So it's Nordic versus Germany. Nordic take the crossover just first, so close to that crossover wall.
I'm not sure that's enough, you know. It's just on a second, and that might not be enough to hold back the flying Vettel, who is really good in a different frame of mind here in the ROC Nations Cup. He's got the advantage of the final corner. It will be the drag race, but it is enough for the German, and that's another win. Starters orders, the green lights are on. For me, Solberg, a tiny advantage going down to the home plate hairpin. He's got the longer run through to the crossover. You can't allow yourself to get distracted by what your opponent is doing. That's disastrous.
Yeah, absolutely. So Team Nordic, Petter Solberg taking the crossover second to Sebastian Vettel, who to my calling looks to be a little bit in advance at the moment. Can Solberg fight back now?
He's got the shorter run to the line from here. Sebastian Vettel's just got to keep it clean. Don't try and take too much speed into the final corner. Stay off the curb if you're Solberg. They're tight, but Vettel's going to come through. And that is Team Germany going through to the semi-finals, I reckon. Long hold, and there's the green. Vettel gets an absolute storming start, and he's left the Colombian Juan Pablo Montoya in his wing early on. Now, can he convert? You can't afford to give an advantage to Sebastian Vettel in Nations Cup racing.
No, look at him, so smooth around this circuit here, taking that final turn for the first time. They go through the crossover, but I think Montoya's made up some decent time in that.
He's not ahead enough unless there's a mistake in the Atom Cup car. Montoya knows he's got it all to do. They've been watching. They know the kind of gap that you've got to make up. It's going to be tight round the final corner, but Vettel should have enough, does have enough. And the first blood in the semi-final goes to Sebastian Vettel. The barriers as the lights go out, and Germany with Sebastian Vettel gets a fantastic start as he goes down in the first corner, but he crosses it up, and as he heads down the left field line, he lost a bit of momentum there.
Yeah, that'll be costly for Sebastian Vettel, but can Chavez make the most of that slip up from the German? You can see the car up and down, riding on that suspension. The crossover takes place, and I think Sebastian Vettel still has a healthy lead on this one.
But he's got to be clean in the second half. Look at how the economy of movement there, soaring at the wheel, takes a hand off to make the gear change, coming round the final corner. Chavez is right there, but he's not close enough. And Sebastian Vettel makes it 2 from 2 in the B semi-final, which means Team Gel Atoms are rolling. The race is on. Kurt Busch nearest to, oh, and a big slide from Vettel this time, as Kurt Busch goes up the right field line. Got another sparkling start, as he did. It was the start that was being looked at last time around, but no penalty. There's the crossover now, Jenny.
Yeah, through the crossover, Sebastian Vettel taking the lead round that penultimate loop as they go towards this finishing line. Kurt Busch versus Sebastian Vettel. Who can chalk up the first win? I think that Sebastian Vettel is looking in commanding fashion, but can he hold it?
Yes, he can, and that will be a very solid start. Still unbeaten today for Team Germany and Sebastian Vettel. In the rallycross cars, and we are racing. Pretty even start, nothing to worry about, no controversy there. As Kyle Busch goes through the first right-hander down the left field line, down towards the bullpen, he's doing a lovely job.
Yeah, and they come towards the crossover at the moment. You can see them flipping through the gears.
Through across goes Kyle Busch as he heads down towards home plate this time. And now Sebastian Vettel has the shorter run to the line. Just 670 yards for the full race. And it's going to be close. It's going to be very close indeed. Can we get the NASCARs to one further in? It's not going to be close enough. And Team Germany are perfect. Sebastian Vettel is perfect. And he has Germany and his 7th victory in the Race of Champions Nations Cup.
What a turnaround from yesterday. Sebastian Vettel, just one win to his name. And here he is, the winner of the ROC Nations Cup. And you can be guaranteed that in his mind, he will have done that for both Pascal Wehrlein, who can't be here today after a crash yesterday, ruled out competing on medical advice. And interestingly, he has to really focus on his Formula One career, and also his special friend and the man that he idolised, Michael Schumacher. They won together here 6 times for Team Germany, and Sebastian Vettel has done it again on his own, but in his heart, that will be for Michael Schumacher.
Nice bit of precision parking at the end as well. Sebastian Vettel, unbeaten in the ROC Nations Cup here at Miami Marlins Park, and Germany have their 7th championship.